Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mind's up.
Hello and welcome everybody. We are going to go ahead and get started with the weekly reset for this week. And this morning I woke up around 5:45 with a major crick in the neck, and I literally have been just sitting with ice, ibuprofen, heat, working with my massager to try to get it to loosen up all the muscles and everything. So I've been up since 5:45 trying to do all of that, and I believe I started the actual cleaning video part of this around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that just gives you a time frame of what all happened. And this total cleaning footage was about 2.5 hours, but I had already started working on laundry, so I am actually showing you the last 2 loads that were going into the dryer actually. So the last load are the throw blankets, and the load prior to that was my towels and a couple other throw blankets as well. But then I was going to go ahead and get started with the cleaning, and I knew I needed to get the cleaning done because I just needed to get it done. My neck was feeling a little bit better, but it was still very stiff. So I'm basically, this cleaning period, I was not going to do any deep cleaning, and that also kind of made my decision because Saturday I actually had to do a training class for election judges, and that took the majority of the day because it was from 10 to 2, I believe. But it was about a half hour to an hour for me to drive to the location for the training. So it was pretty much my entire Saturday, and then I had to pick my mom up from the airport after that. So I was like, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and do a weekly reset, no deep cleaning. Really and truly, the only deep cleaning that I did, I probably will show you. I will show you later in this video, but it was me going into my closet and switching the hangers around, and you'll see once we get there. But it is my way of kind of seeing what clothes I am actually wearing and which ones I need to be decluttering. So in 6 months from now, I will come back at the closet and look to see what hangers are hanging the opposite direction than they normally should be hanging. And if that's the case, that means that I have not actually picked up those clothes to wear them at all. And I've kind of been avoiding this for the past 2 years because I haven't been going into the office to work. But now that I am having to start going into the office, I figured I've gained some weight in the past 2 years, and as I'm trying on clothes to go into the office to work, I am going to start decluttering in the closet as I go. And that's basically kind of what I've started to do the last 2 weeks since I've had to go back into the office. And in this video, I will actually pick out 2 pairs of black pants that I can actually no longer fit into, and I'm throwing them in the donation basket that is in the guest bedroom. But we're going to go ahead and just kind of go through the cleaning. I'm just going to let you guys listen to some of the music, and I'll chime in here and there. But I'm just going to keep it kind of relaxing, and because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now with my neck still hurting. But like I said, it's just, a weekly reset, not much of a deep clean anywhere, and, just powering through the pain that I'm currently in while I was cleaning.
Give my life a better meaning.
I don't need no one to say you're complicated. 'Cause I knew from the start this might be overrated. It's so typical, you wanna give it one more try. Even though if your mind is telling you it's all a lie. Oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. I don't believe you, no. 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 One thing I love about you is your dedication. It got me dreaming at the station. On my way home, oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction.
For those of you that are new, my name is Charlotte and I live in the Houston area. As you can see, I am a cat mom. I have 4 cats that live inside, and you see one is playing around behind me at some point. But I have 4 inside cats and 3 outside cats. And I also have a full-time job outside of the home, outside of YouTube. I am in customer service for a chemical company. And in my spare time, I also do YouTube, and I'm also learning Korean, and I also work elections. So I keep myself busy. And for those of you that are interested in the Korean, most people ask me, why am I learning Korean? Well, for many, many years, I watched a lot of Korean dramas, TV shows, and I spent the majority of the time just sitting there binge watching the shows and reading the subtitles and not doing anything else because I was reading the subtitles. So I decided I was interested in learning the language. It seemed fairly easy when I was hearing it on the TV shows, that it seemed like it was a fairly easy language to actually speak. So I went ahead and I started looking around, and I found a place that is a credible place to learn Korean, and I signed up, and I am currently in level 5 out of the 6 that they offer. So I'm nowhere near fluent, but I am definitely what they consider the intermediate level. So I am starting to understand a lot more of the TV shows, but there's still a lot that I need to learn. So I'm nowhere near being fluent. But it is kind of nice because I am able to actually take my eyes away from the subtitles and still kind of get the gist of what's going on without just sitting there reading the subtitles the entire time. But that is kind of what I spend my time with. I like working elections because voting to me is a very important part of my life, and with with everybody's life. I think everybody should be voting. I don't care who you vote for. Well, I do care, but I'm not going to argue that here on who you should vote for. But voting is very important in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with cleaning, and a little bit later we'll move into the front room, and that I just recently posted a video on. I believe I posted it this last Friday. It was the refresh of the front room. So I repainted, cleaned, what else did I do? I moved furniture around, so I gave the front room a refresh. So if you are interested in watching that video, I will leave it somewhere, either in a card or in a link down below. But like I said, let's get back to cleaning.
True, but they don't have a clue, 'cause this is me when I cut out. Say you love me, say you don't. Just give me something so I can move on. Pull me closer or push me away. Let me know if we'll be okay. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning, I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 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 I've been patient with your love. Sometimes you don't show it enough. And I wish you could open up and take my worry in and make it stop. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning, I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. I can't wait. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 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 I'm hearing the beat now, it's pulling me in. Meet me at midnight, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're ready to get down, bring your friends. Meet me at midnight, oh yeah, oh yeah. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's like fire, yeah, it'll leave you burning. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's so sweet, sweeter. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. It's like we're magnetic, you're pulling me in. Never forget this, oh yeah, oh yeah. Young and we're ready, so don't be afraid. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's like fire, it'll leave you burning. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. you got it, don't stop. Hands up, put your money where your mouth is, boy. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. To go on together. Moonlight and fire, dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together.
So since I was doing laundry, I actually needed to hang up some clothes to dry, and in the bathroom I hung up 2 sweaters over the shower curtain rod, and then in the guest room I hung up 2 dresses and a shirt to air dry, or blouse I should say, and I just hung them on the curtain rod in there and by the window because I knew the sun would be coming through that window and it would help heat up the clothes. And pretty much the one dress and the blouse were all dry, except the only thing that wasn't completely dry was that buffalo plaid dress that I have, and that's because it's a thicker material, so it does take some time to dry. So I just moved it into the laundry room to finish air drying, and the other ones I threw into my closet and will go in there. And I did pull off all the sheets early this morning and they were the first things to go in the wash. And I am thinking about in here getting rid of my headboard and the bed frame, and I really don't want to do it because I do like having the upholstered bed frame and everything. However, my cats are using it like a jungle gym, and it's hard to tell on this video, but there are they've like stripped some of the thread out of there, and there's no way to fix it. They're kind of clawing at the ends of the bed over here towards the foot of the bed. So it's like, I am thinking I'm gonna have to get a new bed. They're also tearing up the back of the headboard as well when they're jumping over to get into the window, and then one of them likes to just crawl around underneath the bed and claw into everything. So it's like, I got the headboard before I had the boys, and the boys have since destroyed everything. Fifi wasn't destroying the furniture, but the boys are destroying the furniture basically. So I am contemplating just getting a wood bed frame, and just, one from IKEA that's on the not cheap end, but it's still cheap, and I don't care if their claws destroy it basically. So that's why I buy IKEA furniture. It's, it's cheaper, and it looks nice because the stuff I do buy looks a lot nicer, but I don't mind if it gets a little nicks and scratches in the wood, because it's wood. You can restain or repaint or do all of that with it. But fabric is very hard to fix. So, but as you see, I'm pulling out my vacuum cleaner. I have cat hair everywhere, and on the mattress pad, one of the cats was laying on it earlier, so I was vacuuming that mattress pad. And then when I threw the duvet cover on, I noticed that there was one spot that was fairly black, and it was, 3 black cats, one of them or more, were laying on the duvet cover. So I decided to just take the vacuum cleaner to that. I don't wash the duvet cover every single time I wash my sheets. I do wash my sheets and pillowcases every week, but the duvet cover, it's kind of like I may do it once every other week or once a month, or it just depends on how dirty it is. And this technically wasn't dirty, it just needed to be vacuumed. But I also, since it was May 1st, I was going ahead and I did pull off the pillow protectors. So I have pillow cases and then pillow protectors that go underneath the pillowcases, and I do that because of allergies, and it helps keep make your pillows last a little bit longer as well. So that's why I do that. But I decided it was the beginning of the month, it was time to wash them. So I try to wash those once a month as well. And the mattress pad I wash once a quarter. So that just tells you kind of like how I do figure out how I wash my sheets. But I've noticed that if I don't wash my sheets once a week, my face starts breaking out and everything, and also it's getting to be summer here in Houston, so it gets hot, especially when you have 4 cats laying on the bed pinning you underneath the covers and you get hot. So I just like to wash the sheets every week, just to get fresh sheets, get everything fresh. But I am, of course, you can see my sweat stains on the back of my shirt because, it's hot inside when you're cleaning. And I wasn't cleaning very fast. I was just doing a regular clean. And now we are going on to finish folding the rest of my laundry. I just kind of like separated it and laid it out. And then some of the stuff I had folded, but now I'm folding all the other stuff to put it into my dresser. And last cleaning video, I did go into kind of deep cleaning or decluttering out my dresser, and I reorganized it a little bit, and so it's working out perfectly with this. And I also have this little shirt folder, and I find it the best because it makes all my t-shirts uniform in size and makes them able to fit into the dresser a lot better. That's the only reason why I bought it, basically, is to make everything uniform. And it is, I did get mine from the Container Store many years ago, so it was kind of expensive at the time for me when I was living paycheck to paycheck, but it does help make everything look uniform. And then that gray thing that's sitting on the dresser is something that needs to be hung up. So we'll move into the closet and work on kind of like reorganizing the closet. And previously I mentioned that with my hangers, I was going to turn them around. You'll see that here. Basically, I take the hook on the hanger and I just kind of twist it to where it faces the opposite way on the rod, and that lets me know if it's facing the opposite way where it's open hook towards me. It means that I haven't actually worn the clothes yet. And like I said, in 6 months when I come back, I will need to have worn all of these clothes. And or if I haven't worn the clothes, if the hooks are still facing me like this, that means I haven't worn the clothes and they need to be thrown into the donation bin. So, but as I do go try to wear some of these clothes, as I start going back into the office and need to dress up again, I am going to go ahead, and if they don't fit me, I'm going to go ahead and pull them off the hanger and throw them in the donation basket, and then just keep moving on that way. And I am, of course, also filtering in the clothes that I had just washed. Above the clothes, I have a bunch of sheets and comforters and duvet covers and all of that stuff that don't fit in my linen closet because my linen closet is full of cleaning supplies. And I have a cuckoo clock back there because I need to figure out where I want to hang that. I'm still kind of like, I don't know where I want to hang it. But now we're moving on to vacuuming, and we will soon be finished with this video. So stick around, we have just a little bit more left to do.
I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel.
Now that the cleaning is done, weekly reset is done, I am going to pull the stuff that's out in the laundry room, which are towels, and out of the dryer it's blankets, throw blankets, and I have to check if the throw blankets are dry, but if they are, I'll pull them out and put them out around the house for the cats to lay on, and the towels will go into the bathrooms, and I will be taking a bath here shortly. I'll clean it when I go in there and do that. This crook in the neck really hurts, and I woke up with it, and it's now 3:43 in the afternoon, and I woke up around 5:45 with this thing. I can barely turn my head this way, like that's as far as I can turn my head that way without starting to turn my body, and then that's not so bad, but leaning this way, I can only lean my head this far. So I'm gonna let this soak in some Epsom salts, and I hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every single time I post a video. And I think when you click that bell, make sure you hit all notifications, because I do post random videos here and there. So I hope everybody will join me on my next video. And I'm sorry this didn't have any deep cleaning, but you know, I can only do so much with this. And yes, so that's where we're at right now. Thank you everybody, and have a wonderful week.